This is Ken Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum. Welcome to the British Iron Association 30th Annual Brit Jam. Today we're in front of one of the most rare motorcycles, one of the most valuable motorcycles here. This is a Vincent Black Shadow. It's a 1952. This was the fastest motorcycle in the world when it was made, and our cameraman Carl, you were born in 1952 also, weren't you?
Yeah, yes sir, I was.
So I figured this would be a great way to start off today's show. Yep. And right behind us right here, as we go down the line, this is a Sunbeam. This is a 1950 Sunbeam. Then we've got a vintage Triumph hardtail over here.
Black.
A BSA.
Yep.
We've got a BSA right here. It's a big valve super rocket. Look at the graphics on the tank. So
and
nice
folks, we just bought a piece of art. We just bought a piece of art that advertises the big BSA big valve.
So what do you think of that Vincent over there?
I think that Vincent is almost as good looking as myself. It's probably worth a little bit more though, you know. It's a beautiful machine. We have another Vincent over here.
We do.
Yes,
before we go, let's take a look at this one right here. This is a big valve super rocket. Guys, this is the largest British iron show in the Northeast. There's literally thousands of motorcycles here in the parking lot. You're not going to believe what's out there. So we're going to work our way out there. What's this one over here, Carl?
This is a smaller Vincent. I'm not exactly sure what the model is. Okay. It's a Vincent Meteor, 1950.
1950 Vincent Meteor.
Okay, this one's even
let's
older.
just say that you won't see one of these on every street corner, will you?
No, you won't. Okay, behind us we have a vintage BSA military machine.
This is a military bike right here. What year is that one, Carl?
This one right here is 1944.
And this one's a 44 also.
42, 40.
So we're going to skip over a lane here to an American-made bike. This is a British antique, including 41, but they do have a row for American bikes, and I got to show you this one. This really caught my eye. This is an Excelsior Henderson, extremely rare piece. Looks like it's original paint. What do you think of this beautiful piece of American iron?
I think it's fantastic. I've only seen this one a couple of times, maybe. It's a beautiful machine.
It really is stunning.
And definitely, it's a museum piece if there ever was one.
What year is this one?
Oh, God.
Does it say 1916?
This is a 1916.
1916. That's like 10 years after the motorcycle.
This is a 1916.
And look at this. This is a Douglas. Look at this thing.
1924.
Look at the brass horn on this thing.
Horizontally opposed twin.
Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Wow. This is owned by Mark Turkington in Bolton, Connecticut. Another one of Mark's bikes. Mark, what's happening, brother?
Just sitting here cool.
You've always got the best
cool.
bikes here.
Just staying cool.
Mark has his own private museum. How many bikes do you have? A whole bunch, huh?
Yeah, about 30 years.
He's got the most stunning bikes you've ever seen, including this one here. What year is this one? This is a 1902 Clement Gladiator. Are you going to start this today?
I've been starting.
Mark has amassed one of the rarest, finest collections in the Northeast. This is a 1902 Clement Gladiator, which is stunning. I seen him start this last year. Haven't heard it since the last show, but look at this thing. What a beautiful piece of Americana. Just stunning. Fires right up. Here's the guy who knows his stuff right here. Runs like a top. Wow. What a beautiful piece. Look at the crowd of people gathering around this thing. What a showstopper. A beautiful piece of Americana. It sold for $135 in 1902. Now you can't buy the clutch lever. $135. It's priceless. What a beautiful piece.
I wonder what it would be first year like our club to get out on the water.
So this is a Clement Type B. It's a 142cc, 1.25 horsepower, capable of 30 miles per hour. Which, can you imagine in 1902 when you come ripping by on this at 30 miles an hour and everybody else is on a horse and buggy? You must look like a freaking spaceman. It's like seeing somebody fly by in a spacesuit. Holy shit, a spaceman just showed up. How cool would that be to go back in time? I wonder if it looked this nice when it was new. Maybe.
They put white tires on them.
That's probably all they had.
Put carbon in the rubber originally. You know, it's just natural rubber.
Covered with mud. Did you get this front brake? Look at this front brake.
Wow.
Look at this front brake. Look at. I'm not gonna touch it, but look at that front brake.
That is awesome. I think it had Flintstone brakes. Put your feet down when you're doing 30. When you're doing 30 miles, hey, it only has a front brake. When you're doing 30, you're in trouble. So it has wooden rims too.
Looks like it. Is that?
Carl just bird dogged this 1939 Rudge. Look at the paint job on this thing and the quality of the chrome. Just a stunning piece. Wow. Rudge Whitworth in Coventry. When's the last time you see one of these? My guess is never. Wow, just awesome. Now we're about to go to my favorite row. This is the competition cycles, the Triumphs. Look at this thing. This is what they used to hill climb right here. It's a Triumph hill climber. Looks like a hot rod.
1950 frame, 1960 motor.
This is
Double
a-
the cost.
it's
I
a-
wonder if this thing has been in Munson before.
It's probably a 650, right? Then you've got
it's a
this.
500.
Look at this old Triumph here. That thing's badass.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Then you got a CZ Enduro. This looks original. Wow, what a beautiful piece. And then a Panther.
Gorgeous Panther.
Your Panther's up, or your Panther's down. It's a Panther.
And then over here,
Look at the motor
look
on
this
this thing.
Matisse.
Wow. Yeah, Rickman and Matisse. This brings back memories. My brother Ray, my older brother Ray, had one of these in 1972. He got it when I was 7 years old. And, or was it set? No, wait, excuse me, it was 73. And in 74, I got a TM100. He told me this yesterday. He was jealous that I had the Suzuki because my bike shifted and his wouldn't. This is one of my personal favorites. The 1977 Harley Davidson XLCR Cafe Racer. That thing's badass. What do you think of that, huh?
Well, I think he should have left the stock mufflers on it.
Yeah, it'd be worth more.
So I think we would
Th-
offer him less.
This is the one. This is the one I wanted to start the video off with. This is a Triumph Rickman. This is a custom frame Triumph.
And if you're not a member,
It's a Rickman frame with a high performance Triumph.
for membership right here.
Chassis.
Rickman chassis.
This is Rick.
Seriani forks. Look at the pipe on this thing. 2 into 1 into 2. That is just beautiful. That is a stunning piece. I would say the Triumph, this Rickman Triumph is probably my favorite one so far. One of my favorite bikes so far. This is pretty cool too. This is a Rob North Triumph. This looks like a newer Triumph, but this is a vintage motorcycle. Has a kind of a modern look because the frame has a perimeter style frame, which was way ahead of its time. Vintage style forks, but look at that perimeter frame.
I see it.
Isn't that awesome?
It almost kind of reminds me of a featherbed frame, but we have one of those over here.
It looks like something much more modern, you know. Then we've got this dressed Triton. Look at this. This is another Triton. This is a. Now, tell us a little bit about the Triton, Carl.
A Triton is a Triumph engine in a Norton featherbed frame, which one of the most famous racing frames available.
Why would they put the Triumph motor? Because it was better than the Norton motor.
The Triumph motors were more dependable. I don't know if they made more power, but they were more dependable.
A little more reliable. Look at this dress. Look at the logo on it. Dresden Triton. Just a fantastic piece.
Okay, we got an ice cream vendor over here. Big Dipper Ice Cream is.
Hold this on me for a second. There's nowhere on the planet I'd rather be than right here today, surrounded by all these awesome motorcycles and all these enthusiasts. A lot of these people have been to the museum, some of them haven't, but we're gonna go home with some really cool memorabilia. I'll show you what we purchased already. We got some awesome stuff, so stay tuned. What's next? What's the next row, Carl?
I don't even know what this is. What is this? Blitzer. This is
called
Blitzer
Blitzer.
is bits of this and bits of that. That's what this stands for. I'm surprised there's only 2 machines here.
So it's a Triumph motor and
This
some
is a
strange frame.
Bonneville motor looks like it.
Wow.
Custom swing arm frame, and over here is
Wow.
And
Look at this
also,
piece.
we have another announcement.
This is pretty awesome.
looks to me like a highly modified pan head. It has a pan head bottom end, except it's got special rocker covers.
It's a 1942 Harley Magnum 45. It has a WLA flathead motor modified by the owner. 900cc Sportster cylinders. Aluminum open type fabricated rockers. Mikuni Solix carb. Really a unique piece. Just awesome. This is totally custom hand built.
It's a unique piece because it's almost a Sportster, but it's not unit construction. It has a separate transmission.
Badass. What's this row here?
This is British choppers over here.
Hardtail choppers.
Okay, so here you got a Bonneville chopper, glide front end, raked out nice, custom pipes.
Really nice. Another chopper.
Okay, late 60s, early 70s.
Wow, look at this one.
vintage style.
This one's getting first place. Look at this
Oh,
thing.
yeah, oh, yeah.
Look at the motor on this thing, man.
I know.
This motor's a work of art.
Now,
It's all polished.
if you look
Wow.
close at that motor,
It's a Mark
the head
II.
is reversed. Is it? No, it's not.
Look at the base. You see where it says Mark II on it?
Yeah.
That's some kind of special high performance
Yep.
jug.
I think it's a 750 or 800cc.
Yep, and look at
Check
this.
out this carburetor.
It's a 5-speed side draft carburetor. Morris Magneto. Very cool piece.
Very cool.
This is coming home with the trophy,
I
I
need a
promise
Royal
you.
Enfield registration.
Let's keep moving here.
Or, if you have a brochure from one
Here we got the British Classic, 1963 to 70. This is an era that's near and dear to my heart. We've had it, pretty much every one of these.
Come down to the
Spitfires.
museum. We have one like this.
We have one of those in the museum. We don't have this one
Royal
though.
Enfield
That's a cool looking
registration
matchless.
gets you a coffee mug.
Norton 750 Commando.
Come back to that later.
This caught my eye. This really caught my eye right here. Look at this
This is a
thing.
Norton P11
Look at the paint
desert
job.
sled.
If you're
Look out the,
unlit-
never mind the paint job. Look at the license plate.
Norton P11, 1967, Alaska. That's just badass. Look at the paint job on this. This thing runs like a top too. I heard it run earlier. What a kick-ass machine. We've got a Norton, a Triumph Bonneville, looks like, right? Twin carb Bonnie.
67, so 66 Bonneville.
Commando 750S Norton.
Okay, S because it's got scrambler pipes.
Oh, look at the pipes on this thing.
Okay.
Wow, look at the paint job on this. Just stunning.
Okay. That went over real well.
Wow. That's a
Okay, if
beauty.
you catch a tiddler, what did you catch?
This fairing needs to be taken off. This is for sale. And the first
No,
thing
not
I
a
would
call.
do is take the fairing off and throw it in the fucking garbage. That fairing's terrible. And the headlight.
We would really throw the fairing in the parts bin, not in the garbage.
No, it's going in the garbage. I would jump up and down on it and throw it in the garbage. Joe, we got to talk. Joe wants us to sell this bike for him.
That's what we
And the
do.
fairing and headlight have got to go.
Tiddler
The
Association is a group
fairing and headlight got to go.
that puts on
got to-
bikes older than
Joe,
or
you got to take
1975
that
and
square
older.
Japanese headlight and fairing off, throw it in the garbage, and let us put a Triumph headlight on there and a nice vintage British looking cafe fairing, right? What do you
Yes,
think?
yes, sir.
That's what we have to do.
Yep, that would.
We will help
That's
you.
kind of an insult to a Triumph.
Yeah, you cannot put a Japanese headlight on a vintage British bike, okay, brother? Don't do it. Don't ever do that. Okay? Don't worry. We will help you.
Now, here's one for you. If you got a
Now, we got a story about that one to tell. Well, let's start here at the end of the aisle. 63 to 70. We have one of those. That's what year is that one?
63. No, we don't have this.
Yeah, we do. That's a 67. We have one very
That's
similar
a
to it.
63.
63.
This is a 650 single carb. Ours is a Daytona 67.
This is a cool piece. This is a BSA. Didn't we just have one of these?
BSA Phantom.
The story behind this bike right here is this is really a German motorcycle, and the German company that made these had to give the design to both BSA and Harley Davidson, the blueprints, as part of the war reparations for the damage Germany had done and what they owed from World War II. I guess they lost the war, so they had to give it up. So whether they were right or wrong, I don't know. I wasn't born yet, but did you know that story, Carl?
No, sir. I don't know that story. I never heard it. But this is a beautiful example
says-
of a Phantom.
This is German engineering, brother. And it's got a Mikuni carburetor, a Japanese carb.
Yep.
But this is an actual BSA Phantom. There's a lot of stories of women riders that rode these a lot. That rode them cross country.
Hey guys, how are you?
Guys, what's happening? How are
All
you?
right. All right.
What is this?
They came in to visit us yesterday.
Awesome.
We got well oiled, we got tinkle out of the way.
You guys were at the museum yesterday?
You guys were at the museum yesterday.
Awesome.
Right?
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome. I was trying to load the pictures last night, but it kept booting me. So.
What a great show here today, huh?
Yeah.
So many beautiful bikes.
Vincent Black Shadow. Come on.
I know.
Yeah.
Where's the black shadow over there?
Right over there. The guy's trying to kick it. Oh no, that's the one. So yeah, the shadow's over there.
I saw the shadow.
That's a
Hey,
Velocity.
hey, look at this. This is Norton Billiards, brother. Look at this.
No, if my Norton, this is what mine is.
Wow.
This is a 69 fastback. Okay.
This is stunning. So what does the Villiers represent? Now, was that...
Villiers was a British engine maker. They merged with Norton for a while. All of the small two-stroke engines from Great Britain were made by Villiers.
Wow. Very cool. I almost bought a DOT with a Villiers engine about 20 minutes ago, Carl. I missed it. Yeah, it was $1,715. I was going to buy it, and the guy that was looking at it all day pulled his wallet out when he knew I was swooping in like an eagle. I would have bought it in a New York second.
He's got a feather.
Wow, look at this. That's a beauty. Looks like an original paint Triumph. Is that original paint?
There's a nice BSA pin.
I think it is.
Everybody's wearing a green BSA
Wow.
t-shirt.
Beautiful Triumph. Bonneville. Nice 60 Spitfire. Look at the graphics on this thing. That's just badass. Hold the press. Hold the press. Wow. This is a Venom 70 Velocity. Sounds good.
Somebody else can actually figure out how to start it. Anti-theft mechanism.
How much you asking for?
18.5.
It's a beautiful piece. If you don't sell it, you can bring it to the museum and put a for sale sign in there. No doubt.
Just 10, right?
Yeah. The parts of Columbus motorcycle are made of the best of the How long have you owned it?
About 8 years, 7, 8 years, yeah.
Sounds really good. Nice and throaty. 700? How big's the motor? 500. Oh, it's a 500. That's what they call a thumper. The original thumper. Single cylinder. That exhaust sounds amazing. What a beautiful piece, huh?
Yeah,
Carl?
well, the tank has got a big pump in it.
If he doesn't sell it, maybe he'll bring it to the museum.
Yeah, we're kind of slim on Velocities this week.
Yeah, we're running low on Velocities. How about that Triumph 250? Hey, feel how cold the exhaust is. Hey, feel the exhaust from that. Is that the coolest exhaust pipe you ever seen?
Do we have anybody here?
Hey, if you happen